It is time to upgrade my IKEA Vidcho plant shelf. I have been thinking of redoing this plant shelf for quite some time now. I mainly wanted to switch out all the lights because, as you probably can see right now, it's kind of a mix and match of everything. We have some cheap Amazon grow lights. I have these gooseneck grow lights from Sansi, and I have some Barrina lights, which we're gonna get to in a second. These weren't always here. I used to have two Mother Live Spectrum, whatever they're called, 32 watt grow lights up here, and they were fine, they were good, but I think that that Mother light just works a lot better when it's in a vertical setup. I mean, that's what it was kind of invented for. So horizontally, I think that it just didn't really work. And yeah, I basically just had three different lights, and they're all different color temperatures. So these Sansi bulbs are definitely a lot cooler. These down here kind of have like a mix match of colors, so they have like different colored LEDs, and they just don't look that pretty. Also, everything in here was zipped with zip ties, and I mean, it works, don't get me wrong, this shelf definitely works. It provides my plants with the light and space that they need. However, I just really wanna upgrade it, make it super cute, and hopefully also make my plants stand out more on the shelf. And that's why I bought some more Barrina lights. I'm gonna be using them on the entire shelf. I think this will just look so much cuter. I think that will look absolutely stunning, and then the color temperature will be all the same. And also, I just really like how these lights look. They are so sleek. They come in this black color. They obviously also come in the white color. And Barrina is just one of those brands that is very well known in the plant community. Are these the best lights you can get for your money? Absolutely not. Like, these are, I would say, provide your plants with low to maybe medium light if they're like directly under them. They're not gonna be enough for really high light plants. So don't expect anything magical out of these lights. Like, the price to quality to aesthetic ratio is, I would say, pretty decent, because if you get like a good light that's cheap, it's usually ugly. And if you get a good light that's expensive, it's oftentimes also ugly. I think the only like expensive lights that look actually good, I would say, are like the pendant lights or the Mother's lights. But again, those are expensive, and like, I don't know, I think these lights will perform equally well as the other lights on this shelf. I mean, these lights down here are also some cheap Amazon lights, and the plants down here have no problem growing. They even bloom, like my Hoya Bertonier. She was living down here for quite a while, and she was constantly blooming under those lights. So I'm not worried about the plants. I just want it to look really nice and aesthetic. Another thing that we're going to be doing is removing this middle shelf. As you can see, I have these two tall shelves on each end, and then I have the middle shelf in here. But I have another tall shelf that used to live in another part of my studio, and I'm going to be bringing that one in here so we can get rid of these Sansi clip-on lights, because while yes, I love Sansi lights and I think they are great and they provide my plants with a lot of light, they are just ugly. They are just ugly. We cannot pass that point that this just looks ugly. So I'm gonna be putting the tall one as well in the middle, and I'm also gonna be switching up how the shelves are assembled, because right now I have this kind of like big shelf over here, big shelf over here, big shelf over here, but I want to change it up so that I have some more variety. So I'm gonna be putting small shelf, big shelf, and then small shelf, big shelf. I'm explaining this horribly, but you will see it once we actually get to the assembly part. But I think it'll just look a lot cuter, and it'll just have like a nice like little U flow. Anyway, I talked for way too long. I talked for way too long. So let's just get going and let's get everything off of here. Oh, this will take a while. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to get this project started. I think it will be stunning. Okay, so she is naked and I'm already tired. Y'all, this will be a long video. But yes, I took all the plants off. It's so weird. It's so weird seeing it without the plants. So next up I have to disassemble these grow lights. They are all on zip ties, like I mentioned. So I just need to start turning them all off, unplugging them, and then we can move on from there. Oh, didn't unplug this one, or no? Oh, wrong plug, mama. And then this one is there. Oh my God, it looks so weird. It looks so weird, but I think this will look stunning. So what I will do is just take all of this off, give it a really good clean, because this is glass. And y'all, if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you will know how much I complain about this shelf and this glass. Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this shelf, and I was thinking about putting like one of those like frosted films on the glass. But the reason why, oh Jesus Christ, okay, man down. Okay, that scared me. Anyway, oh, this one, oh, okay, it unglued itself, that's why it fell. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna leave that here because I'm gonna be redoing that anyway. Anyway, what I was talking about is the reason that I don't want to put like a frosted film on the glass is because the reason why I love this shelf is because of the glass. Like, I like that I can actually see all of my plants. I was thinking of even like putting some kind of like solid contact paper, like maybe like a wood, like a faux wood look, to like just make my life easier. But also like, I don't know, I really like the clean, minimal look and how I can really just see everything. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a really good clean out. I'm gonna reassemble how I want them to look. Ideally, I would love to center it, because right now it's not like completely centered, but I don't know, we will see about that. But anyway, I will catch you in just a moment. I disassembled all of the shelves. I gave them a really good clean. I wasn't able to clean off all the hard water stains, but that's okay. I know that this thing will be dirty in like a week, so I am honestly not too worried. But hopefully you can now see what I was talking about with the like different configuration. So now I have the, oops, I'm stepping all over stuff. So now I have on these outer ones a small shelf here, and then the big shelf down here. And on the middle one, the big shelf is in the place where it was. And space-wise, I didn't like gain much space. I just wanted to mainly get rid of the CNC bulbs that were here. So that's why I wanted this tall boy. And I do have some space on top of the shelves now, because if you remember, I had one of those Amazon grow lights just hung up on the ceiling here. But now I can put 2 Barrina lights up here instead, because I bought 5 packs or 5 sets of 4-pack Barrina lights. So that is 20 lights, and for all the shelving I will need 18 lights. So I will have 2 that are gonna be extra, and I'm thinking of putting those up on the ceiling so I can have some more like trailing cute plants up there, because I do like having plants up here as well. I think that I am happy with this setup, and now we can put on the new Barrina lights, and I think it will look so stunning. So let's go ahead and open it up. Let me grab my scissors. And I got the black 3-foot Barrina lights in the yellow color. Now I will say the yellow color is a little bit too yellow for me. Barrina has such a weird color temperature spectrum because like one of their lights, which is the warm light, to me it's a bit too warm. Like it's a bit too yellow because that one is 3000 kelvins. But on the other hand, their other light is like 5000 kelvins, which is like, that is such a huge jump. So I would ideally, I would like it if they had a 4000 Kelvin option or like a 350 Kelvin option, because I do feel like the warm yellow, it's kind of like maybe a bit dimmer than the like bright white one, but the bright white one is really, really bright. Like that one is just, I don't know, it's giving me office vibes and not really cozy vibes. But yes, here are the lights, very nice and sleek and black, which we love. And also one of my favorite things ever about these lights is that they have magnets on the end and you get these little metal plates, so it is really easy to assemble. And unlike the previous way that you would assemble this thing via like double-sided sticky tape, the way with the magnets actually keeps the light a lot better in place in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox all of these and then we're gonna get to the setup. So you can see I just attached the little metal plate and now I'm just gonna place it. Now in an ideal world, I would definitely measure this and make sure that it's equal and that that everything fits perfectly and is leveled. But am I gonna do that or am I just gonna eyeball it? I'm just gonna eyeball it. I mean, worst case scenario, I can always adjust it a little bit, but yeah, there we go. Also, I was thinking of maybe putting them a little bit more forwards, but I don't know. I am very type A, so I need for things to be centered. Okay, I'm gonna give you a better view here. Just please ignore the mess in the background. Each of these Barrina lights actually has a individual on and off switch, and I'm just making sure to put it on the back side so I don't see it, and I'm really just eyeballing this. I really shouldn't, but oh well. I mean, once the plants come on here and once I actually fill this with like the core and stuff, you won't be able to even see anything. Barrina does recommend to have, I believe, 8 inches of space between each light in order to get like the maximum light output. So this is about 8 inches, maybe a little bit less, but it will do fine, I think. I mean, I think this will be fine. My very scientific method of installing these lights. Oh God, okay. Lord knows how this will look like in the end, but hopefully it will look fine. Okay, this took a long time, but I am done, and now I just need to wire it. And then we can see if it works. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work, but overall, I'm really happy. Like, it looks really nice and sleek. You can barely see the lights, so yeah, I'm happy about that. I need to connect them. I'm gonna connect them. Basically, I'm gonna connect these 6 in one, then I'm gonna connect, hopefully I can connect these 6 in one, and then these 8 up here. You can connect up to 8 pieces of these. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that and see if the lights work. Okay, so let's start with the bottom piece. I know that my power outlet will probably, no, it's gonna come from here. Or maybe it could come from there. No. My power outlet, I can't decide. My power outlet is gonna come from here. So it needs to go power, and then boom, 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 and then the end cap will be there. I think that's gonna be good. I'm basically just trying to figure out what would be like the least amount of visible cords. You can either connect these with a cord, or you can kind of interlock them together, which is also a great way. That's how I had my previous lights set up, and ideally that's how I would do it, because it gets rid of any kind of cord management. But I don't know, I would have a lot of gaps where there wouldn't be light on either end, so I'm not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna use the cord, and then we will deal with the cords later. I mean, there will definitely be a lot less cords than there was before, because before this, man, I had like, I don't know, I had like six different power outlets, or even 7. I don't know, like each of the mother lights had one, each of the CNC lights had one, so it was a lot, okay? It was quite a lot of cords, and it always looked messy, so I'm hoping that this time around it won't look messy. Okay, so I'm a bit annoyed because this cable is not long enough to connect this piece to this bottom piece, so that is a bit annoying. However, I have a solution. I have longer cords. This is from like another grow light that I had on this old video shelf. So I'm just gonna use that one because she is longer. I don't know though if I'm gonna have enough of these. That is a bit of a problem, but hopefully I will. I was also planning on using one of these long lights for connecting these up here, but we shall see. Hopefully I will have enough. Okay, yay, I have enough of these long cords, so it's gonna work out, thankfully, because it'll just look a lot better and cleaner and neater. Okay, so I just connected all the lights, and it is beautiful. They're all working so well. It looks so clean, so nice. I'm very happy, but I'm also very out of breath, so I'm gonna take a break, and I need to eat something, and I need a little bit of a breather, because all of this was very, very stressful. Very stressful. I finally cleaned up a little bit. I tidied up the cables. It looks so freaking good. Like, I am not usually a person that is very good at cable management, so to me this looks so nice, so clean. I love the lights, it looks so sleek, but I am so tired. I'm so tired, and I'm so sweaty, and I am ready to be done. So let's do my favorite part of this whole thing, my favorite part of being a plant parent, which is styling. So let's go ahead and put the plants back and style this shelf. I'm gonna start off with my Hoya, oh God, now I won't be able to remember names because I'm tired. Hoya australis Lisa, that's right. And she didn't used to live on this shelf, but I think she is such a great bushy addition, and she will hide that cord in that corner lovely. Then we have my Schismatoglottis Silver Borneo, and I think she could maybe go right in front of her. I think that's gonna be really cute. Next up, let's put my big neon Puffles girly. She used to live in this corner, and I'm just gonna keep her here. Now, she might be getting a little less light than she used to before, because I did move the what's it called, the Barrina lights a little bit to the left, or yes, to the left. So yeah, we'll see, but she does get some light from this grow light that provides for my Monstera Albo, so I think she will be fine. It's so fun that I have like more space now up here to put plants. Can you even see? I don't know, I hope you can see. But I'm just gonna put my Scindapsus exotic up there. I also have my Scindapsus platinum, and she's gonna go up here. I am so happy that now I have like more levels to play with. Like, oh, I think this will be so good. I love cloches. They are such a fun addition to a plant display. These are from IKEA. They don't fit like big plants, but this is my Anthurium warocquianum, Queen Anthurium, propagating in some pond. And for plants like this that are just kind of like in baby mode, I think cloches are just wonderful. They add just so much little fun to your plant styling. Hoya Camingiana, also a fun little idea of using some wooden coasters. I'm gonna put her down here. Also, I feel with this setup that the plants are actually gonna get a lot more light, which is fierce. Verrucosum and my Hoya, oh God, I don't know, is this, I think this is the Vietnam. I think this is the Vietnam. Anyway, I'm gonna put the Verrucosum up here because I have actually been liking her quite a bit. So I'm gonna put her here, and then the Vietnam, I think I'm gonna put maybe here. My black velvet alocasia is unfortunately going through it a little bit. I don't know why. She used to be so happy, and now she isn't. I don't know. I was just smelling the water if she is rotten, but I'm just gonna put her back in her place and hope that she will recover. My variegated Miranda, y'all know how much I love her, but she has a lot of yellowing leaves. I do need to address that, but honestly, not in today's video. I'm just gonna put her down here, and I'm gonna face her the other way so I don't look at those yellow leaves. Also, I love to have paintings and art on my shelves, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. Emotionally fried, and honestly, yes girl, same. I think I might put her over here, maybe in this corner. I think that would look really cute. Doesn't that look cute over there? I think that looks precious. I think combining just like plants with cool items that you love, whether that be art, whether that be plants, or whether that be art, whether that be books, whether that be some kind of accessory, I think it's just such a great way to just, you know, to up your styling game. Calathea warshowitzii. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be too much or too little light for her. I wanna see how she will do in this spot, because I do know that these don't like a lot of light, and she will grow pretty large. So I do want to kind of have a space for her where she can grow large. My love, my everything, my Hoya linearis. She's going back in the spot that she was always in, which is up here, because I mean, come on, this shelf is not finished without the Hoya linearis. I'm gonna put something over here. I need like a trailing plant over in that corner to balance it out. And I have a candidate that is perfect. In one of my recent videos, I think it was actually the last one where we did the week off, I repotted and made this golden pothos super bushy, and she will be perfect in this spot because this spot doesn't get a lot of light, but she will be, I think, perfectly fine in this spot. I do have to kind of untangle her vines. I do also have some, I don't know if you can see them, but on that wall over there, I do have some hooks. So I might later on just kind of play with attaching her, maybe even to the wall. Maybe like this could be kind of a cool moment. We will see. I will play with that later off camera. I mean, this will definitely not be the last time that we are restyling this shelf, because Lord knows I always restyle my shelf. Cebu Blue, she's gonna also go here. Maybe I'll actually put her over here. She doesn't need like a ton of light, and I think she will just look gorgeous trailing there. Another gorgeous trailing plant is my Hoya Bertoniae. And oh God, I don't know where to put her. Maybe, oh no, then I'm gonna be covering up the painting. But like, I want kind of like a higher place for her where she can trail, but I guess I could always just leave her here. She looks good there. She looks good there. I'm gonna leave her there for now. I have a couple smaller plants. My Hoya, not Wendelingeri, Walliniana UT152, and my totem. I'm just gonna go ahead and put those over here. And actually the Walliniana could maybe go over here. That could be pretty. We will see how she will do over there. My Hoya Gratzlis, she lived up here next to my Hoya linearis, so I will just put her back here. And then we also have my second Alocasia Friedeck, which I will put, I guess, over here. Maybe over here would be a good spot for her. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely gonna switch this up once I actually start to play with it. And also I do have some like more books and stuff that I want to put on this shelf, but first I want to situate the plants and then I'm gonna do the books. Okay, I have my Scindapsus Moonlight, and you know what, I actually think I kind of want her here and then kind of let her hang on maybe this side. That could be maybe cool. Maybe like one vine on this side. Can you even see what I'm doing? Maybe one vine on maybe one vine on this side and the other on this side. I did recently move her to semi-hydro, and oh, she's looking a little curly, but I'm just gonna let her be. Let her figure herself out. I'm not gonna intervene or do anything. And this bottom shelf is really one that I don't look at too much. So my problem children, my Apoballus acuminatissima and my, what is this even called? My Ficus triangularis, those will both go down here because, yeah, they're my problem children. I have my Hoya latifolia pot of gold. But see, the problem is I love this shelf, but not a lot of plants can fit in this like smaller configuration. So I don't know, I will put her, or actually, I think she could maybe even look pretty over here. But I should really get the big divas. Why am I not starting with the big girlies? Okay, yeah, let's situate the big girlies, starting with my Alocasia Friedeck. Y'all know her, you all love her. I think I'm gonna put her back to where she was. She used to always live in this corner, so I kind of don't want to change her living arrangement. I think she will be happy here, but I definitely will have to kind of play with this pothos so it's not kind of intermingled with the Alocasia. And also Alocasias are pest magnets, so plants that I know are more prone to pests, I do like to keep a little bit separate. This is my Hoya Crimson Princess, or no, Queen. This is the Queen. This is the Queen, and I think I'm gonna put her, is this too much trailing action? I feel like that's too much trailing action. I feel like that is too much trailing action, but like I don't want to put her down here because then it's like gonna be, I guess that works. I guess that works. I don't know. I'll definitely change my mind like a bajillion times. My Clarinervium, another one of my favorite girlies. She will go in here because this was her spot previously, although she is now a little bit covered by the linearis. So let me see if I can do just a bit of a switcheroo, just so she's not so covered by the linearis, because this is one of my favorite plants and I don't want her to be covered. I have a couple more tiny baby ones that I can put at the bottom, so these will go here. I also need to put my prop box, actually. I'm not a fan of the fact that I have to have my prop box on this shelf, so I kind of just try to push it to the side where I don't notice it as much. But it's kind of a necessary evil because I don't really have any other spot for it. But I'm waiting for like a couple of plants in there to start rooting and growing. And once they're out of there, I think I'm just gonna retire the prop box because I don't really propagate that much. Like I only propagate if I'm rehabbing a plant. So yeah, some more smaller plants that can go at the bottom. And these are also semi-hydro plants, which is great because semi-hydro plants are just a lot less fuss. The begonia white ice that we repotted in a recent video is doing pretty freaking well. She ain't complaining, unlike the Watsoniana, who is unfortunately throwing a fit, so she is not here with us today. But look at this, my this is my best CAF Papilolaminum hybrid. She is working on a new leaf. So excited for this girly. I might put her somewhere higher where I can see her now, because I just want to look at her more and appreciate her more. So I'm gonna put her up there. My Inferium Wendelingeri. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna put her. Like, I think maybe here, maybe here. I don't know. Does this look good? I think that looks good. I think this looks good up here, and then maybe just move the Scindapsus and put this. I think that looks good. I think that looks pretty good, and it would be really cool if she started to like size up and get those really huge leaves. I have this really cute planter. I love this planter so much. So I'm actually gonna put it up here so I can see it and appreciate it more, and obviously appreciate the plant that's inside as well. I have another big trailer, which is my Hoya. Now this is the Crimson Princess, and I don't know, like if I put her here, she doesn't even fit properly, so that's a no bueno. I could maybe squeeze her in here. You know what? I'm not gonna put the Scindapsus over here. I'm gonna put the Scindapsus up here next to the Pothos, and then this girly over here can have some space to herself. And I think that looks great. However, now again, I'm losing a little bit of the Clarinervium, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drape some of the vines over to the side, kind of angle her more. I think that looks good. Maybe like not so much. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Okay, that looks good. And then we could put something over here. I just don't know what. Maybe we could put my Alocasia Maharani in that spot. I think that could look potentially really cute. Oh yeah, that looks adorable. Loves it so much. Oh, I have more plants. I also have another print that I want to put somewhere, and I think since I have that cat over there, I think I'm gonna put this floral print down here next to the Alocasia. I think that would be stunning. My Hoya, not Walliniana, Sulawesiana. Guys, I am so incredibly tired. Like, it's not even funny. I'm gonna, I don't know. I might move, because I put the small console that was over here. I put that one in front of my window, and I have space on that one. So I might move some of the smaller ones on that. We will see. We will play with it. More big girlies. My Alocasia Platinum. This used to live on my west-facing window, but she's kind of outgrowing that space, so I moved her here, and I think she would look stunning over here. Don't you think? I do have to chop this yellow leaf though. Or should I put her on the other side so that this side isn't like too bushy? Let's see. Let's see how she would look on this side. Oh yeah, I think she looks so much better on this side. Don't you think so too? Just so we start filling out this side a little bit more. And then I have a Calathea ornata. And you know what? Maybe like the Urshowitzia and ornata can be together over here. And then I have another plant that I can put here, which I know exactly what I want to put here. As soon as I find it, oh, it's over there. Oh God, my studio is a mess, y'all. This plant won't be able to stay on the shelf for too long. This is my Marble Queen Paphos, and she is almost at the top of her pole, but until she actually reaches it, she looks stunning over here. I love her. Maybe do this. Yeah. So we have just like a little bit of a flow, a little bit of a wave. That's what I'm talking about. I have my alocasia scalprum, and I think, no, I don't want to squeeze her in there. I don't know where to put this plant. Like it's just a baby plant. It's not looking cute. I do have it in this tall planter. I guess I could put it into another planter. You know what? I'm not gonna put this one on this shelf yet. I might just put it somewhere else for now, and then later I can revisit that idea. Some more trailing plants. I'm definitely gonna put not the Cebu Blue, the Penatum Albo. God, Jesus, guys, I'm tired. And then maybe the nearly black Scindapsus can go down here. Maybe that could be cool. This is up for debate. We shall see. We shall see. Now, I have a bit of a problem, and that is that I have this cute little lamp. I absolutely love this lamp, and I loved having it on this shelf, but the cord is over there, so it needs to be somewhere in this section, but I don't know where. Like, it would be cool to have it here, maybe, but again, do I want to like sacrifice plant space for a cute accessory? I don't know. I will sit on her. I will put her to the side, and then we will revisit that idea. Okay, I have a couple more little Hoya again. I might move this one as well onto that shelf. I think I'm gonna do that, but I definitely want to keep this vase on this shelf because I love this vase. It brings me so much joy. It is just, look how cute that is. I love a good pop of color, orange, red, blue, whatever it may be. Now, I have a bit of an issue. Oh, okay. I was just about to tell y'all how I can't find my pallidiflorum, and she was hiding up there. I guess I put her, but yes, pallidiflorum will look stunning over here. Like, can you just imagine like a long leaf pallidiflorum here, and then it could like contrast or match the linearis over here? Mwah! Chef's kiss. Absolute chef's kiss. I think we are close to being done. I only have a couple more plants. I have my alocasia dragon scales. Ooh. Okay, never mind. I was like, where am I gonna put her? I'm gonna put her over here, but then this Hoya can't be here. Let's see. Okay, let's put the dragon scales first. Because could I maybe even put her? Because I have a couple of these like plant stands, but no, she doesn't fit, unfortunately. Oh, Jesus, okay. Maybe the other way around, because these are reversible. Maybe she would fit like this. Okay, she actually does fit. Okay. I mean, it's a little bit wobbly, but I think that's cute. And then we can still have the little Hoya over here. I don't know if this will be enough light for the Hoya. That might not be enough light for the Hoya, and I might have to move her, but for now, honestly, not mad at it. I'm definitely gonna be putting my hydrometer somewhere up here, probably over here, so I can actually see it. Oh my God, that looks, I'm so happy. Y'all, I'm so happy with how this is looking. This is so cute, especially this little area. This still needs a little bit work, but that little area, magnifico. Okay, so I think this portion over here will be a little bit of a Hoya heaven because I have two more little baby Hoyas, and I think I just want to put Hoyas on here. I mean Hoyas and Inferium and Scindapsus, but I think that could be really cute. Like, what do y'all think? I think this is kind of cutie. Okay, that's kind of cute. Like, it's just like small little plants. I'm not a fan of these planters. They're great. They work really, really great. They have a wick. They're self-watering. You have a reservoir. I really like how they work, but they just, good God, they look ugly. And you know, I don't mind pots like this that are like completely black because this still kind of it has some shape. It's still a little bit more chic, but this like white plastic is just, It's kind of rubbing me the wrong way if I'm being completely honest, but that's okay. We shall persevere. I think I have all the plants that used to live here are now back on this shelf. And tell me why. It looks like I have more plants on here than I used to before. This is wild. Well, okay, I didn't put a lot of plants in the bottom section. Usually that bottom section was a lot more decked out. But maybe I could put the Scindapsus jubii. There we go. I think I'm gonna put the Scindapsus down there just why not? Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cute. Like I said, this lower section is more for my rehabby plants. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add like a couple of decorations. I have this fun little running man that I think I'm gonna add back here because he is cute. And I have a lot of books, like a lot of books. And I love to use books not only as like part of my decorations, but also as risers for my plants because they bring the plants closer to the grow light, which is obviously great. So I'm just looking for some opportunities where I could maybe raise a plant where I see that maybe a plant might not be getting enough light, and in particular in these like lower or in these higher shelves where obviously the light is a lot higher. But yeah. So I think using books this way is just so fabulous because not only can you add like different heights and dimensions, you can also add additional colors, and I love colors. I think I also am definitely gonna be putting some books in just as is, just for the sake of having books, because I think books on shelves are just such a beautiful, timeless decoration. You can't really go wrong with books on shelves. I also do have this thing that used to live up there, but I don't know, it used to live where the Hoffos is now, but I don't know, maybe I could squeeze it. You know what? No, I'm not gonna squeeze it. I'm gonna leave it for now, and maybe I'll find another spot for it. I have another one of these IKEA plant stand riser things, and I think I'm gonna use this one, but reverse it because that one is like this. So this one I wanna use like this, and put, who should I put? Maybe the Hoya, could this fit? I don't know if this will fit. Yeah, it fits. Okay, perfect. The Hoya Australis Lisa. That looks cute. I don't know if, I literally don't know if you can see anything. I'm praying to God that you can. Because if you don't know, I'm using the Osmo Pocket 3 to record all of my videos. And I love that little camera, but it is little. It is little. It is itty bitty committee. And yeah, the screen is small, so from this distance, I can't see shit. And your girl is blind. Oh my God, my glasses are dirty. Anyway, okay, I have a couple more books to add. Let's do that. Let's stop procrastinating. Where could I add books? Definitely on the bottom shelf. On the bottom shelf, for sure, I will add a couple of books. Maybe raise my black velvet. Maybe add some of these blue books as like a little section over here. And maybe add the rest of these books. Or no, this is like, this is books and books. I don't like that. I need maybe some here. Maybe over here we could add some, because these don't have any. These are all kind of on the same level. And whenever I'm styling my plants, I try to vary the levels as much as possible. Obviously, that doesn't always work out, but I try my best. But I think this is cute. Honestly, I could put the donut lamp here. The donut lamp could look really cute here. I think so. But then I could put some of these plants down there and then have the donut lamp. You know what? Let's try it. But then I would have to have a separate outlet for it, which would be a tiny little bit annoying. I mean, it would be fine. It will be fine. But then again, I would also be sacrificing some space. Oh, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. And if I don't like it, I can always put it back. But I really just like having a lot of lamps. And I think this donut lamp is so cute. I do have another lamp that I could potentially use. Like, doesn't this look just adorable? Come on. Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't because they're all the same level. Maybe up here. You know what? Let's. I am changing my mind. Let's actually. I mean, it would be great if we could put it up here where there is no grow light. Like, what do you think of, oh God, this cable, of this situation? But now the problem is the cable isn't long enough to reach the plug or the outlet. That's a bummer. Like, it would fit, like it would work the best in here in this corner. Maybe we could switch this up. Okay, let's see. Maybe we could put the vercosum over here. And then this little picture frame, where could I put the little picture frame? I don't want to put it like above there because I already have a picture down there. So I think I might put the picture frame maybe over here. I'm so sorry if this is boring to y'all. I'm just talking to myself and thinking out loud, but I don't know, maybe it will help somebody. Maybe some of you also have decision paralysis like me. So yeah, okay. That looks, I think, cute. I think that looks cute. And then maybe we could put the Warocqueanum over here. I think that looks precious. And I know probably somebody, look at that, that looks precious. I know somebody will probably yell at me how now this portion of the grow lights isn't getting used. I know, but it's fine. I mean, technically, the Neon Puffles is using it. So, honestly, work. Sis, you ate that. I am losing it, y'all. See, this is the thing. When I am tired, and when I am exhausted, and at my wits' ends, I get such horrible zoomies. And also, yes, I did have a Coca-Cola earlier today. And y'all, if I have a Coke, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because I just get crazy. And that plus the fact that I'm just feeling very, very tired. I also didn't sleep properly last night. I feel like in every single one of my videos, I complain about not sleeping well. It is kind of crazy, but I swear I'm good. Like generally I sleep well. So this is just what I go through sometimes. Anyways, what was over here? Oh, the Scindapsus exotica. That's right. I'm like, something is missing. But I am missing something here as well. Could I fit this in here? What do y'all think? Would that look too cluttered? Yeah, that will look too cluttered. That will look too cluttered. Okay, I have a couple more accessories actually, so I could put those. So I have a candle holder. I'm gonna put that over here. I have this cute little IKEA cactus. We could put that one up here. And I have another little candle thingy that we could put down here. And then my hydrometer over here. This is like not the prettiest or most aesthetic thing, but it is a necessity for any plant parent. I also have a couple more books or like notebooks and a little box. So I'm gonna put these down here to prop up a plant. And that might be it. Let me take one last look. That's it. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I love it. Oh my God, I love it so much. I think it looks so much better. I love the layout right now. I think it just adds so much more character, so much like just it's so much more fun. It's so much more dynamic because before I realized, or I didn't realize, that my problem was that everything was the same. Like everything was on the same level and it didn't allow for a lot of dynamism. But now I feel like there's just a lot more flow. There's just a lot more character. I have more space up here to put more plants, which is always fabulous. The lights. Oh my God. I should have made, I mean, I could have. Fun fact, actually, fun story. Let's go back. Let's go back. The reason why I just now got these black Barrina lights is because these were not available in the EU. Okay, Barrina was not a thing over here. You could not order it. You could only, I believe you could order it from the UK Amazon, but the import is crazy expensive, and also they only had the white ones and they didn't have the 3-foot option. Recently, the 3-foot black option came to the UK and I was like, oh, I really, really want it, but the import cost, I think to import all 5 sets of these lights, it would have cost me like over 100 euros just for the import. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But I saw that the German Amazon was updating the Barrinas and got the black 2-foot lights. So it's like, okay, it's just a matter of time before they get the 3-foot light, right? And I was right, because soon after the German Amazon got the 3-foot light, and obviously I live in Croatia, so I use the German Amazon. Don't ask me. Anyways, but the German Amazon doesn't have any import fees. Now, of course, these are a little bit more expensive in the EU than they are in the US. But I love them. Like, I think this is just so adorable. I'm just, the temperature, the sleekness, like you can literally not even tell that they are on here. It just looks, it looks beautiful. Anyway, I'm talking so much. I'm screaming at you so much. I'm so sorry. If you made it to the end of this video, first of all, just congratulations. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how I did it personally. I thought that this was gonna be easy breezy, lemon squeezy, that I'm gonna be done with this whole shelf setup in like 2 hours. Yeah, I was horribly, horribly mistaken. This took me a whole day and I am sweaty. Like, I can't wait. Like, I'm gonna go take a shower and I'm just gonna be like, oh, because I am so just, oh. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of my shelf upgrade. I really do hope you like it, because you will be seeing a lot of it in the future, because I will be filming in front of it a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to turn on that notification button so you're notified about every new video. I hope you have a super amazing, fabulous day, and until next time, goodbye! Oh my God, I have been recording for 45 minutes. Holy crap.